Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel. Welcome back to an Andalusian adventure with Sevilla on Football Manager 2017. And today we have a league game against Alaves. And then we have the second leg of the Copa del Rey tie with Levante. And you'll see why. First leg didn't go to plan. But I played 4 games off screen. Let's have a look at the goals before we jump into today's matches. Ilicic to Vitolo, and Vitolo scores! Only 4 minutes into the game, Sevilla with the 1-0 lead, and Vitolo with his 7th goal of the season. Orellana takes the corner, and it is cleared by Carrizo, but the referee has given a penalty here. So in the 10th minute here, it's Parejo going for the penalty. He's hit the bar! It's a miss by Parejo, but Mehmet heads it in the rebound. It is 1-1 in the 10th minute. Mehmet puts in the rebound from the missed penalty. Here is Afale. Passes to Ilicic, who plays it out wide to Mariano. There's the cross. It's no goal. Abdenor heads it into his own net. Fernandez could have won the header, but instead it's no goal and it's 2-1. It's full time. Valencia 1, Sevilla 2. Cristoforo out to Stefan Radu. And Radu with the cross. And Fernandez with a close range header. And in the 40th minute, Sevilla lead 1-0. Vazquez to Cristoforo. And the midfielder finds Afale on the left, who's inside now. And goes for the shot, and that's a good goal. McKay could have done better with the effort, but it's 2-0. It's 5-0 on aggregate now. And that's full time. Sevilla 2, Ferrol 0. Sevilla go through in the Copa del Rey. Ilicic to Carlos Fernandez. And he's brought down by Petros, already on a yellow, and he's just been sent off 61 minutes in. And it is Betis down to 10 men. Gonzalez to Montoya. Gonzalez, good passing play here. Mariano, can he put the cross in? There he can. And it's Vieto with the goal. It's been a long time coming, but Vieto has finally scored after a big duck. 81st minute, it's 1-0. Here is Alegria to Joaquin. And that's full time. Sevilla 1, Real Betis 0. Ilicic heads it forward. And Vieto could get on the end of this angle. That is terrible defending. And Vieto gifted the goal 32 minutes in. Sevilla with a 1-0 lead. Emre Çolak to Lerma, and Lerma on the half volley. That's a good goal. And into half time, it's 1-1. Levante with the equaliser, and Lerma with a great goal there. Nzonzi plays it to Vitolo. Vitolo with a header, and that's a good header and a good goal. 49th minute, Sevilla retake the lead. Emre Çolak finds Morales. He's throwing goal here, and Costil could have done better with the goalkeeping there. And Levante make it 2-2. Sevilla pegged back again. Vazquez to Nzonzi, and that is full time. Sevilla 2, Levante 2. Disappointing. And that is why we're playing Levante today, because we drew at home in the first leg. This is why we went out of the Copa del Rey last season to Celta Vigo. And, well, unless we can beat Levante or do something in the away leg, it's going to happen again. I don't want it to happen. So that's why we're playing this today, because, yeah, we're in a spot of bother for the first time in a while in this series. We haven't lost since the end of October, since that defeat against Celta 2 episodes ago. We haven't lost since then, in any competition. The only reason I'm stopping here is that we're into the January transfer window. The only action so far is that Viedma has been sold to Porto, a player that was very much, a squad player down in the B team. And we got £600,000 for him, and Romero's gone on loan as well, but those 2 players, you weren't going to see any of them anyway. They were only just getting into the B squad. So, yeah. But in terms of other stuff that's happening, there's some offers that have been rejected, like over the past while. Akiem is going to go out on loan. Sarabia, there's interest from Arsenal for Sarabia, and I've slapped like a 14 million asking price on him. There's always interest in some of our players as well. Rami is attracting interest, and Nzonzi and Vitolo still interested are some teams. So, yeah, again, January is about keeping hold of our best players. And if they are getting sold, getting as much as we can for them, trying to trigger those release clauses, or trying to get them to trigger the release clauses. That's the only way I want to sell these guys. But that doesn't mean if we don't sell that it doesn't really give us any money to spend. Sevilla, basically, you have to sell to buy. So at the moment, we only have about 5 million in the transfer budget. We need a centre-back, because last episode I mentioned Pereira has retired because of his cruciate injury. And it leaves us with Carrizo and Rami. And no other natural runs, really. Diego Gonzalez can play as centre-back, but he can play as left-back. He's his most natural position. He's playing anchorman at the moment because Iborra is injured. So, yeah, we're in a bit of trouble at the moment. And it's, yeah, not very fun. But the first of today's games is away against Alaves, who are in 17th in the table. We are still third place. We're still, close behind Real Madrid and Barcelona, and, we've been winning all of our league games pretty much. But we just can't... Well, Barca and Real Madrid aren't dropping points. They're doing exactly the same as us. The form is exactly the same. So, they're not dropping points either. This is the team that's going to face Alaves. Rico in goal. Costil played in that Copa del Rey game, conceded 2. And he was pretty poor. So he's not playing again unless he absolutely has to. So Rico is in goal, as always in the league. Radu, Carrizo, Rami and Mariano was our strongest back line. Gonzalez playing as anchorman in the absence of Vicente Iborra. How long has he got till he's back, actually? Let's have a look. He'll be back in a few days. So... he could potentially be back for the Levante game. He might get onto the bench. We'll see. Other than that, there's no other senior players that are injured. We're using some of the B squad players here and there. Like Dura played in another game as well. That was in the second leg of the Ferrol match. And Pozzo's been playing here and there. And the other right back we have, Carmona. Okay, so Alaves are playing a 5-4-1. I don't know any of these names. I don't know Alaves players at all, pretty much. We're playing really well. We're on a good winning run, but we're away from home. We'll see if we can keep it up. The team talk could have gone better, but it could have gone worse. So we'll leave it at that. Let's get on with it. Well, so far, we're controlling possession. We've not seen any highlights yet, but we've had a half chance. We've had 4 shots, but nothing doing so far. Vieto scored in the past couple of games, so he's starting today. Fernandez had a couple of iffy games. He scored 5 goals in 4 consecutive games. Since then, he scored once, but we're not counting him out completely. But so far, it's half time almost, and nothing has happened. It's going to be one of these games, is it? Okay, no highlights. Keep working hard, and the result will come. Let's say that. Okay, yeah, we've gone. The assistant's gone prove a point to Vieto, so yeah, we'll say that. Let's turn the tempo right up. We're playing slightly higher, that's fine. Let's turn off the discipline. Let's try that. Start the second half. And let's see some football, please. We didn't see a single highlight in the first half. I think Vieto's camera shy. He's playing awful. 6.3. Right. Carlos Fernandez on. Moreno's not even featuring in the team at all at the moment. He's not even making the subs bench because I need space for defenders and midfielders. So there's only one striker on the bench. Which is why Moreno is not even featuring on the bench at the moment. But so far today, only 1 shot on target out of 7. It's not doing enough at the moment. I'm going to get creative to them. Here we go. We're going to go corner, Montoya. And it bounced around for a bit, but it's with the goalkeeper. Is it going to be a goalless draw against Alaves? Hopefully not. I'm going to try and keep up to pace with the other guys. Right, Cristoforo is on for Nzonzi. 80 minutes. What is going on today? This is just not good enough. We've had 3 shots on target. Here we go, highlight. 82 minutes in. Shouldn't really be taking this long to score against a team that's 17th, but we just lost possession. Mariano's got it back. Here is Rami to Carrizo. And now Radu. Here's Vitolo to Ilicic. And, went for Fernandez, but Montoya heads it back towards goal. Gonzalez to Cristoforo. Ilicic. Vitolo. Fernandez! There we go. It took 82 minutes, but we're breaking the deadlock. Now let's go back to standards and defend the lead. That puts us top, but Real Madrid and Barcelona still have to play, but we're keeping the pressure on them. So we'll see the replay then. Cristoforo to Ilicic, and then Vitolo setting up Carlos Fernandez, who I think has got 7 goals this season now. It might be 7. This will be the last highlight of the game. There we go. Alaves 0, Sevilla 1. A boring game. Disappointing game for our standards. So I'll say that was a bit of a let-off. Some of them seemed demotivated. We're going to have a go at Vieto. That wasn't good enough today. Let's get on with the next match, because, that was a pretty forgettable match. But we are top, at least for the time being. That's okay. Fernandez only played 30 minutes, and he got man of the match. Rami's feeling homesick. How long has he been at Sevilla? He's been here since 2015, and he's suddenly feeling homesick. Right, so our centre-back options are diminished as it is. So, what do we do? Send him home? I don't know. What can we do? I've been unhappy in this country for a while now, and I think it's best for me and my family if I was allowed to return home. Is he going to want to leave the club, or does he just want to go away for a while? I don't know. We can't really afford to let him go because we have hardly any defenders. I'm going to take a bit of a risk. I'm going to say there's nothing I should be doing here other than telling you to get on with playing football. Okay, yeah, no, he's come around. That's fine. That went better than I thought it would. I thought he'd be saying, I want to leave the club. I'm fed up of Spain. Wow. Oh, now Real Madrid and Barcelona lost. So we stay top. Okay, I didn't see that coming. So there you go. We've gone top of the table. And everyone's played the same number of games. So, well, the league, I wouldn't say it's ours to lose, but we're top of the table. And we've got the Copa del Rey 5th round second leg next. It's 2-2 after the home tie. So we need to beat him away from home, really. I'm not sure what happens with the away goals, if they apply or not. I'm not quite sure. Okay, the away leg against Levante. Okay, so the team. I brought in Vazquez for Ilicic. We're going to get off Montoya. Let's start Pozzo. We'll give him a go, see what he can do. And if all else fails, we'll just take him off and bring back Montoya. I don't want to make too many changes, so I think we'll leave it at that. What's Iborra like? He is still injured. It's a calf injury. I'm going to put him on the bench just in case we have like a horrible situation. So I'm going to put him onto the bench. But that's all I'm going to do. No more changes. Okay, so their team. Raul Fernandez, Jose Angel, David, Nedel Ciaru, Ivan, Alvarez, Cases, Lerma, Morales, Plavsic and Roger. Right, we need to win this game, really. We absolutely do. We haven't lost in like 15 games, but I say we had a silly draw against them in the first leg. We were 2-0 up. We weren't 2-0 up, so we were led twice, and we were pegged back both times. So we need to improve. Okay, so once again, at the moment, we have a highlightless first half. So yeah, I don't know what's happening at the moment. I think I'm just picking awful games. Honestly, I think that's what it is. Next episode, though, it should be Real Madrid and Barcelona, so hopefully there'll be more interesting games, because at the moment, these aren't fun to record if there's nothing happening. Here we go. Goal kick, 35 minutes in. First piece of football we're seeing in a first half on today's video. And Rogers to throw and goal, and oh, he's missed. He's missed. Well, if they're going to be playing like that, then they won't be going through. I don't know if away goals apply or not. I'm having a look. Away goals used if scores are level after 90 minutes. So, Levante have 2 away goals. We have to win. Just win. The front 3 again. Or front 4. The top 4 players just not doing enough at the moment. This is really... Vieto! Right, I'm not playing you again. You're just pissing me off again. There's another 6.3. That's just not good enough. Sorry, that's not on. Goal kick. 58 minutes played here. And Gonzalez wins the header, but it's Alvarez now for Levante. Now, they're doing well in the league. They're going to score. No, they're not. They were promoted from the 2nd division. I think they're in about 7th or 8th place in the league. So they're doing really well. Pozzo, that was a mistake. We shouldn't have played you. Sorry, that's my fault. I'm making 2 changes already. Right, Montoya rather. And they've had 2 big chances to score and they haven't taken them. Well, we've had more shots and more possession, but 70 minutes in here, at the moment, this isn't enough. We're not doing enough to go through here. We need to beat them or draw and score 3 away goals. The former's more likely, but we haven't scored 1 goal yet, let alone 3. We need to win this game. Here we go, goal kick. And we've given it straight to them. Here's Roger for Levante. Gonzalez wins it back there, but now Levante in possession. Here's Cholak. He's still going. Roger. Oh, they've scored. That's it. We're out. Means I can focus on the league, but it's Levante. Come on. Do not forget about the Copa del Rey. I'm not going to win it, am I? I told you, domestic competitions are my downfall. I never, ever win them. FA Cups, League Cups, Copa del Reys, no matter what they are, you can't win them. Well, I can't win them anyway. 77 minutes. Right, I'm making my 3rd change. Vazquez off. Ilicic on. Overload, because we have to score 2 goals now. There's 5 minutes left, and the time's just running down. Nothing's happening. So, yeah. Goodbye, Copa del Rey. See you next season, where I'm sure I'll go out in round 5 again, because that's the only place we can seem to get at the moment is the 5th bloody round. That was awful. That was really, really bad. Right, Vieto, why did I send you permanently? Because you are really, really annoying me. Do you know what? I'm not just going to warn him. I'm disciplining him. I'm issuing him a formal warning for his poor performance. He feels warning was harsh. I don't care. You're just awful at the moment. Oh, okay. There's some offers coming in here. So a loan offer for Longlet. We're not accepting that. Now, there's an offer here from a Chinese club for Mariano. I'm guessing they are Kangjiang. So, yeah, we're getting offers from China. The Chinese are invading. You're not offering nearly enough there for a guy that's 31. He's my best right back. He's not going anywhere. So that sees us out of the Copa del Rey. Who would we have got in the next round in the quarterfinals? Let's see. Tenerife. So that would have been an easy opposition in the quarterfinals. Semi-finals could have been... What would the semi-finals have been? That would have been either Celta or Gijon. We would have been away from Barcelona and Real Madrid. And we could have ended up getting to a final or even winning it. Yeah, that's wound me up now. I'm annoyed. That's the first game we've lost in about 14. And it's the bloody Copa del Rey, which we don't seem to care about. Akemi's gone on loan to Numancia, so he's out of the club for the time being. But yeah, next episode we're going to round up the transfer window, have like a deadline day thing. We've got Barcelona away and Real Madrid at home. Now, at the moment, we are ahead of both of those teams. But we still got to face them. So I want results against them. If we avoid defeat against both those teams, I think I can win the title. But it's easier said than done. You know, getting draws against Barcelona and Real Madrid, it's going to be extremely hard, especially how we're playing at the moment. We're struggling to score goals at the moment. Against teams like that, against like lower teams, look, there's a lot of 1-0s here and things like that. We're not scoring enough goals. And those goals themselves are coming late on. I mean, Alaves, what was it, like 83 minutes? Yeah, 83rd minute. Betis was 81 minutes. Deportivo was 88 minutes. Espanyol was 77 minutes. We're scoring way too late, and we're not controlling games. You know, we might be controlling possession, but we're not putting ourselves in winning positions early enough. You know, these goals are coming too late. So I'm going to look at my tactics and try and work out what I can do to remedy that. But in the meantime, I'll see you next episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Leave any comments. If you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, where we're taking on the big boys, Barcelona at Camp Nou and then Real Madrid at home. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching and goodbye.